So many essential oils out there that it's hard to choose, right? Many have wonderful smells, but some of them, in addition to the smell, have medicinal properties. And that is what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to share with you my top 5 essential oils, the one I would take with me for medicinal purposes. And we're going to talk about how to apply them, how to use them for day-to-day little boo-boo around the house. You have a headache, you have an ear infection. So we're going to talk about practical examples on how to use these essential oils. But first of all, hello everybody, I'm Anne, the little Frenchie in Vic, Texas. Welcome to my channel. This is a video I am making as part of an open collaboration that was organized by 2 channels. The first one is Tammy from Mountain Grandma, and the second one is Natasha from the Budget Preppers. So I will put both links of their channel in the description below, and also the link to all the other videos that are for this month of August, the homemade natural apothecary month. So each channel posts 1 video per day, and it's an opportunity for you to learn on how to make your home little medicine cabinet at the house, whether it's how to make a tincture, a salve. But here, essential oil, it's very easy because mine, I'll be honest with you, I have not made them. I got them at the store. So this is something that you can go to your local grocery store or organic store and get. So I'm not going into some very hard to find essential oils here. These are really some of the basic ones you can easily find either at the store or on the internet. First of all, a few disclaimers here. The first one is that I am no doctor. So this is not a medical advice. I'm going to share with you what I use in my house, in my everyday life, but I would encourage you to do your own research. Second disclaimer is that these essential oils are very powerful. So always be careful, read the labels on how to use them. You can either breathe them, you can put them on the skin, or actually swallow them. But not all of them are made for all these 3 purposes, so make sure you do your own research first. And also some of them might not be good for kids or for pregnant women. So careful here, read the labels and research. But all these disclaimers being said, let's get started with my number 1 essential oil. And the number 1 is probably one of the most ancient one, is peppermint. And that one dates back from the Romans, the Greek, the Egyptians, in fact further back. It's a very old oil that was used for medicinal purposes. And it's my top 1 because it has multiple use. The first one that really dates back from ancient time is digestion. It's a really good one to use if you've got an upset stomach, if your meal is not going through well. And that's, if you think about it, you go to a restaurant, what do they give you at the end of the meal? Little mint candy, right? Mint. And it's not just here in the Western civilization. You go to other culture, India, they're going to give you the same, some little anise minty seeds at the end of the meal. It helps you digest as well as give you a good breath. Magical, right? So number 1, digestion. Number 2, it contains menthol. And menthol is going to pretty much clear up your mind. It's going to soothe you and also give you a bit of boost if you're tired. So a good use here for the peppermint oil is headache. If you have headache, what I would encourage you to do is to just put a tiny bit, you open it, you put a tiny bit here on your hand and put a tiny bit over there on each side, and you massage. So make sure it's away from your eyes, of course, but you massage, and instantly you're gonna feel like some freshness, on your head. The smell is already coming here to my nose. It's gonna make you relax, and hopefully your headache is gonna go away. But this is a really good one to use every day if you're subject to migraines. It can only help. All right, moving down to number 2. My number 2 is tea tree oil. So that one is a very powerful oil that I would definitely not use for kids and pregnant ladies. I would be careful. It's a very powerful antiviral, antibacteria. extremely good to have in your toolkit here. Example of use, just to clean your mouth. Add to your toothpaste or your mouthwash, and it's gonna clean your mouth probably better than your current mouthwash, whichever one you're using. Just a few drops. Third essential oil here is lavender. So lavender, you actually have different kinds that are not necessarily easy to find here in the US. We grow a lot of lavenders in France, in the Mediterranean area. So I know by fact that in my bag here I have quite a few different ones, but the common one you find in the US right there is, as you all know, smells extremely good and is extremely relaxing. So it's good for your nervous system at the end of the day to cool down. Perfect. It's also good on your skin. So if you got little burn or an insect bite, this is a good one to use, and also safe for kids. So that one you can, I would use it myself directly. For kids, I would probably use a carrier oil just to put on the skin and have it a bit more diluted if you use it on your skin. So we did the top three here. Peppermint first, tea tree second, lavender third. My fourth one would be eucalyptus. So that one has a very powerful smell as well. I would be careful with kids and so on, not to put too much. And as we all know, it works wonders on your airways, on your sinuses. If you got any kind of this infection here, it's gonna clear you up. So putting a tiny bit at night, if you got a diffuser in the bedroom, can help big times as well. So I would keep that one in my toolkit. Now the last one, because I can only have 5, and that makes it really hard for the last one. So of course, all these depends on your usage and what you want to do. So if you are in an area with, for instance, a lot of mosquitoes, I would definitely use, where is my citronella over there? Yes, it's right there. I would use citronella or something to repel the mosquitoes, for instance. It's gonna depend. But here for me, my number 5, if I have to take one, I really love the citrus smells. So here it's a hard choice because you have a lot of citruses between the mandarin, the sweet orange, the lemon, the not sweet orange. There's another one that's not sweet. It's really, really hard. And I would say it would go between actually the lemon and the one that is not sweet orange. Okay, just look at the name. It's called bitter orange in English. So I would definitely choose that one for the smell. It has relaxing properties as well. I put it in my diffuser. It just relaxes me. It makes me feel happy. This has an effect. I love it. It can also be used if you want to clean the house, but the lemon as well. It's very good to use if you want to clean. You put a few drops together with some vinegar and water, and you've got a very nice natural cleaner with a wonderful smell. So both of them are really good with multiple usage. But the lemon is by far much easier to find and much cheaper. So if you have to choose by default, probably the lemon for the smell, the freshness, and the multiple usage you can have with lemon. Otherwise, I like my bitter orange here. So these are really, I would say, my top 5 for me: peppermint, tea tree, lavender, eucalyptus, and my bitter orange. All right, now let's talk practical usage. So sleeping at night, trouble sleeping, how to put you to bed, relax, and have a good night of sleep. I would have a little oil diffuser in the bedroom and use a mix of lavender, a tiny bit of peppermint, not too much, and my bitter orange. So in terms of ratio, how much would I use here? I would probably, if I put 5 drops of this, I would put 3 of the bitter orange and only 2 of the peppermint. And that should work and help you relax and go to bed. Another one I really like, that's not in my top 5, but I have here, it is the sweet marjoram. Very nice as well to relax and put you to sleep, and apparently it should help on the snoring side. If you got a snoring partner, just put a few drops and it could help. So an additional one, but you have to go into the top 10. We're no longer in the top 5 here. So another common infection actually around the house here, because we're all swimmers, and with the air conditioning, the ears usually hurt after a while, unfortunately. So for the ear infection, I would use some warm olive oil and a few drops of tea tree in the olive oil, and then put that in your ear. So now let's talk about allergy, because in the house, one of my girls actually has allergies. So I would be careful. It's a kid. I don't want to have too much, but it's a big house. So if we start diffusing oil, it's gonna take a lot to actually be too strong for her in the house. And here I'm not gonna use the usual oil diffuser. I'm gonna use one of my air purifiers. So I'm gonna lower you and show you what I am doing there. So here we are going to use this air purifier to diffuse some oils against allergies. And for this, I am going to use tea tree, eucalyptus, and lemon. So I'm gonna put about 5 drops of, there go quick, 5 drops of tea tree, 5 drops of eucalyptus, okay, and I'm gonna put more of the lemon here. I'm gonna put 10 drops of lemon, which is not as powerful, and this one of course does not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and that here should diffuse and help against your allergies. Let me put it, yes, here we go. So that one actually has some very cool colors, so the kids love it in the house, and we will see how that helps my little girl with her allergy. If you're interested in my diffuser here, I wouldn't call it diffuser as such. It's more of an air purifier. I really like it. I will put the link in the description below. That's something I bought a year or two ago on Amazon, and it's been working fine since then, so I'm pretty happy. I will also try to find the link of my oil diffuser. It's actually upstairs by my bed in the bedroom. It works great, and I've had it for years. So I'm going to try to find the link here and put it as well in the description below. For all the oils, you can probably find them, I would say, much cheaper at some of the stores than on the internet, I'm afraid. Just check, make sure you buy a known brand. There are oils that get into your body, whether you ingest them, inhale. You do not want to have something that's not pure and not from a not renowned brand. Do you know what the first essential oil was and when it was discovered? Apparently, it is rose. And it was discovered long ago at the time of the Persian Empire by a Persian doctor that started to distill and made the first rose essential oil. Fascinating. The whole book here is about essential oil. My Bible of essential oil. And she might be French, but she's done a lot of books and about essential oils available as well in English, so I will put the link in the description below. Because it is extremely well done. It gives you explanation on the top 50 oils to start with, and then it addresses some common disease, boo-boo, and how to treat them. And usually it is not just one oil. You have to mix the oils. So if you only have 5, it limits you. If you start having more, it gives you a lot more choice. Otherwise, you can find at the store some that are already mixed. And I'm going to give you an example here. I have one that is called Breathe Easy. And that one, what does it contain? If you look at it, you've got eucalyptus, one of my top 5, peppermint, another one of my top 5, lemon oil, another one of my top 5, tea tree, man, it's all my top 5, and Ravinsara. So that one I did not put in my top 5. I used it when I was in France. It's a very good oil to boost your immune system, antiviral, and extremely good. I used to use it actually in the fall in France, given I was taking the subway, public transportation, you get exposed to a lot more viruses, and it gets, autumn, winter, gets cold, rainy, kind of nasty season, and that's a very good oil to boost your immune system. So I'm very happy they use it in that Breathe Easy mix, for instance. But out of the 5 oil, I have 4 in my top 5, so not bad. You could almost do that one by yourself with your top 5. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, join the channel, become a member, and share with others. I think we can only learn from each other when it comes to homemade remedies. Whether we have a homestead, whether we grow our own herbs or not, there are ways to address some of our day-to-day little things, probably without having to go to the doctor first. Try it ourselves, and then if it becomes really more serious and that doesn't work, well, maybe we need to take it a step further. But that would be a start, right?